Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Bienvenidos a mi cocina. Today I will be showing you how to prepare sweet rompope tamales. Rompope is a traditional Mexican liqueur made with fresh cream, sugar, eggs, and vanilla flavoring. It can be consumed alone or used to prepare recipes. To begin, separate 30 to 40 corn husks. Place them in a large bowl and fill the bowl with hot boiling water. And place a heavy object over the corn husks to ensure that they are completely submerged in the water. By using hot boiling water, the hojas will be ready in 30 minutes or less. Next, add 1 cup of unsalted or salted butter and half a cup of vegetable shortening to your mixer. You can also use 1.5 cups of butter if you prefer, instead of adding the vegetable shortening. Whip these ingredients for 5 minutes over medium speed or until it has a smooth, fluffy consistency. Next, add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and 1 14-ounce can of condensed milk to add sweetness to the tamales. If you don't have a stand-up mixer, you can also mix all these ingredients by hand. However, it will take a little bit longer to achieve the necessary consistency once we add the masa, or corn flour. Turn down the speed to low or turn it off completely to add 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt if you used unsalted butter. Mix the ingredients together, then add 2 cups of rompope. I'm also going to add a few drops of yellow food coloring to enhance the color of the tamales. Mix these 2 ingredients until they're well combined. Then gradually add 5 cups of corn flour, making sure to mix thoroughly after each addition. And then add 1 7.5-ounce can of crema mexicana, or 1 cup of evaporated milk. Mix the ingredients until the mixture turns light and fluffy. This process may take around 20 minutes or more, and if you're mixing by hand, make sure to have someone around to help you, as it can be very tiring for a single person to do it all alone. After mixing for what seems forever, check the masa to see if it's done. An easy way to see if it's done is to drop a small amount into a glass filled with cold water. If the masa floats to the top, then your masa is ready. Before starting to prepare the tamales, drain out the water from the corn husks and place them in a strainer. And if necessary, pat them dry with a clean kitchen towel before you begin to prepare your tamales. Finally, fold in 1 cup of raisins and 1 cup of chopped pecans. It's entirely up to you whether you want to include these ingredients, but if you do, make sure to mix them well. You can also adjust the quantities of these 2 ingredients or substitute with a different type of nut. To prepare the tamales, add about 1/4 cup of the masa right in the middle of the smoother side of the corn husk. Fold over the left and then the right flap, and then fold in the tip. Tear a strip from a thicker husk and tie it around the tamal to ensure it doesn't come apart while steaming. I'm also going to trim off the excess corn husk. It's not necessary, but since I'm steaming them in a small steamer, they need to be a certain size to fit the pot and to close the lid. We're going to continue to prepare the tamales until we run out of the masa. To steam the tamales, you should first place a small fork or spoon in the pot before filling it with water. Next, fill the steamer with hot boiling water, but be very careful not to exceed the water level. When steaming, if the water level becomes too low, the spoon or the fork is going to rattle, alerting you to add more water. Next, cover the liner of the steamer with some of the remaining corn husk. Then place the tamales in the stand-up position starting from the edge of the pot and working your way towards the center. If you're only making a few and the pot is not completely full, place a small ball of aluminum foil right in the center. This will prevent the tamales from falling over when steaming. Once your pot is full, cover the tamales with the remainder of the husk. This is going to help to hold in the steam, which is going to help cook your tamales, and it's also going to keep them nice and moist. Cover the pot and steam for 1 hour. During the steaming process, if you need to add more water, make sure it's hot boiling water so it doesn't slow down the cooking process, and pour it between an opening between the tamales. Once the tamales are done, remove them from the steamer and allow them to cool down for 10 minutes before removing the husk. When serving these delicious tamales, drown them in this delicious rompope sauce, made with butter, honey, and heavy cream. Then sprinkle with chopped walnuts. You can find the ingredients and the instructions on how to prepare the sauce in the description below. If you enjoyed the recipe and the video, please leave a comment below and let us know what you like most about it. If you try the recipe at home, we would love to hear your thoughts. And make sure to join us in our next video, where we will be sharing another amazing recipe that I know you're going to love.